This is a song called Pulse. Wrote it a very long time ago. And in the end, I left a little early, too fascinated by the call. It's spoken of, but rarely documented the many ways. When we talk about chords, there are three rough major types of chords. There are majors, and then there are minors, and then there are modal chords, which I don't know if you've talked about them in music, basically where it's not defined whether it's major or minor. So if you think about it on a piano, it'd be the octave and the fifth. And then there are all kinds of chords within that, as you know. There'd be your sevenths and your diminished chords and all that kind of stuff. But in basic terms, when we talk about it today and we talk about basic kind of writing, we'll talk about in terms of major and minor. When you put together your rough chords, if you sit at guitar, you sit at piano, and you come up with a chord sequence, what are you looking for it to do? Well, you're looking for it to be quite circular in nature. Melody is a little bit more difficult, I think, to kind of teach and explain. In my experience, it's a very kind of instinctive thing. The best way I've found to write melodies is just when you have a song sitting, to play around with it and sing stuff over the top. If you've got ideas, just keep playing it over and over again, sing different ideas, hum little bits, play a little guitar riffs over the top. And generally what you find is if you've got good ones or you strike upon good ones, you remember them. So the next day, if you're still humming it, if you're still remembering it, that's probably a good sign. Repetition is really, really important. It's absolutely crucial, particularly in modern pop and contemporary music. And then imitation as well, you guys covered that as well. Repetition and imitation are very similar. Imitation is essentially repetition with a couple of alterations. So if you've got a line that works really well melodically, try it the next time, try putting the same line with just a couple of changes that maybe fit the new chord sequence, or maybe lift it a little bit higher towards the end or something like that. You can be the best musician in the world, you can be an amazing guitarist, you can be a phenomenal piano player, you can have great chord structures and amazing melodies, but it's the art of poetry, essentially. So it's completely different from anything else that you'll ever do in songwriting. I think that's why a lot of people struggle with it. I also think a lot of people struggle because in the style of writing that we've just spoken about, where we started with chord structures and then melody, by the time we get to writing the lyric, we've probably got something that we quite like. So there's a pressure on us to get something that's good lyrically, where there wasn't before. We were just enjoying it, and now we kind of want, I'd like something lyrically as strong as the rest of the song. So yeah, like I say, I really enjoy lyric, and I've got a massive appreciation for bands and for artists who have good lyrics. But I do find it the hardest part of songwriting as well. Something that's really, really helped me with writing lyrics is actually just knowing how other people do it, and knowing that other people find it really, really difficult as well. The most important thing about it is to enjoy it. Because if it feels forced, if it feels laboured, if it becomes difficult for you, then it's going to translate.
I thought it was really good, and I learned a lot of things that I didn't know about composing music. I didn't realise there was so much behind it. I thought it would just be easy, but it's not.
It was really good, it was really interesting as well. What it connected with, really good.
I thought it was really good. I thought that when I go to make a piece of music, I'll start it different and maybe just properly think about what I'm doing in different parts and stuff, yeah.
Absolutely enjoyed it. It wasn't as like I thought it was just going to be some boring lecture about how to write music. It wasn't that at all. The presentation was absolutely amazing. It was quite audience interactive as well, and I just I enjoyed it as well. In fact, of how to write music, how it was produced, and how it's actually made. I took a lot of it on board, and I'm going to use it for future songs that I'm going to write myself.